At some point, most investors have done this. They own a great company, it runs up 40%, they feel smart, they lock in the gain, then they watch it double again without them. That's not bad luck, that's a behavioral pattern, and Mohnish Pabrai named it. Pabrai spent decades studying the best long-term investors, and one of the clearest patterns he found had nothing to do with stock selection. It was about what investors do after the pick is made. He identified two mental models that explain almost every premature exit, and once you see them, the behavior becomes very hard to repeat. Model 1. Don't cut the flowers and water the weeds. Most investors do this instinctively. Trim the winner that's run up, rotate into the laggard that's due for a comeback. Pabrai calls this cutting the flowers to water the weeds. The winners, the high-quality compounders, get trimmed. The underperformers stay. Over time, what's left is a portfolio of weeds. The rule: once you own a great compounder, the burden of proof is on selling, not on holding. Model 2. The mistress looks hotter than the wife. Every new stock idea arrives without history. No painful drawdowns. No volatility you've already lived through. It looks clean and exciting. Meanwhile, the stock you own, you remember every dip. The familiarity creates fatigue, even when the business is objectively better. The antidote isn't intuition, it's data. Does the fair value still support holding? Is the moat intact? Those answers don't care how exciting the new idea feels. Let's make this concrete. Nvidia, one of the most sold too early stories of the last 3 years. Investors trimmed at $400, at $600, and at $800. Every time, a new idea looked more compelling. Every time, the compounder kept compounding. I pulled Nvidia up on Invyra. Here's what the data shows. $230, $2.98. Invyra fair value for Nvidia, $208.19. Current market price, 10.6%. Undervalued. The IV engine runs institutional valuation models and averages them into one number, the estimated fair value of the business. That gap between price and value is what you're actually managing when you decide to hold or exit. 8.2 over 10, Nvidia Moat Score. Scored out of 10. How hard is it for competitors to replicate this business? Nvidia's moat isn't just chips, it's the CUDA ecosystem, 15 years of developer adoption, and AI infrastructure the entire industry has standardized around. A high moat score means the thesis is structural. It doesn't change because the price moved. 8 out of 10, Nvidia IQ score. The IQ score weighs 6 dimensions to answer one question. Is the fundamental case still intact? Business quality, earnings trajectory, valuation relative to fair value, all in one number. Now apply Pabrai's lens. Fair value above market price. Margin of safety exists. Moat score high. Competitive position unchanged. IQ score signals quality. Business is doing what it's supposed to do. That's the data telling you the thesis is intact. What looked like a reason to sell was Model 2. The new idea just felt more exciting. A great business doesn't stop being great because the price went up 40%. What changes is the margin of safety, the gap between price and value. That's what you manage, not the price movement itself. When Invyra shows fair value still above market price and the moat is intact, the decision is already made. Don't cut the flower. Let the compounder compound. Invyra is free right now. No credit card required. Run this exact analysis on any stock, IV engine, Moat Score, IQ score, and more than that. In under 2 minutes. Link in the description.